I am the community and the community is me.
Community is just love.
My definition of community is a group of people who live in the same general area.
My neighborhood, which is comprised of single-family residential structures.
It's people sharing and living together in unity.
Is that this has been a forgotten area. People want to call it South Park, people want to call it Sunnyside, people want to call it Third Ward. Well, this area is in the middle of all of that, and we want to be known for who we are and the rich cultural history that is here.
When I moved here, I got a lot of flack for moving here while you're moving in that high crime, drug infested, low income community when you can do better. Why not? If I don't go, who will?
Purchased my home in 1973. At that time, the white population had aged in place and was moving out. So the neighborhood became totally African American. Now, we are aging in place. And what I'm seeing is that Hispanics or Latinos are coming in as renters. Some are buying. We also have some Anglos who are coming in and buying homes.
My community was formed in 1950, and it was formed during the Korean War for the veterans coming home. And it is a medium-income community, mostly elderly. I bought my home in 1964 and have stayed in my home for the last 48 years.
This is where you build relationships with people who live in the community. And you not only build relationships, but you build lifelong friendships. And it is, a community is a place where your children can always come back home.
If we don't come together as a community and we just each live in isolation from each other, nothing gets done and nothing happens. So community is important so that we can see change and transformation take place.
The Southeast Transformation Alliance, or CETA as we called it, evolved through a very unique and intense process that involved residents, civic clubs, a super neighborhood, but it all began with a National Endowment of the Arts grant. The NEA grant, when it first started in 2011, was all about creative placemaking and how that could be used as a tool to spur and sustain community improvement.
In other words, most of the time, we kind of just look at the surface, but CETA has helped us to go deeper in how we can move forward to fix those problems that we, have in our neighborhoods.
It's important to have organizations such as CETA, which brings the community residents and other stakeholders together, because they have a voice in what they want to do. It's not somebody telling them how they want to run their community, but it's from the ground up. This is what we want. And working together, it gives them volume and it gives them voice, and people pay attention to a group of citizen-led activities.
The challenge is, for CETA, where we have housing, that's really a big issue.
We still have not gotten full participation from the community as a whole. This is what we are working on now, and hopefully we can accomplish that within the next year.
The problem of the Millard and Perry streets were brought to my attention by a member of the Civic Club.
Our students over here at Hartsfield Elementary, we didn't have any sidewalks for them to have safe passage from the school to their homes. And we did have an opportunity to work on that, and now it's proposed that will happen.
We did hear from the mayor telling us that they would go ahead and put money in the budget for them to construct a sidewalk.
So I feel, that itself is a major accomplishment. We're real proud of that.
I feel that it is important that we as stakeholders in the community become advocates for the community.
Well, I think it's important that we continue to engage people. As they say, each one reach one, because we can just see something really beautiful happening here.
To me, community is very important. The same as family is very important. The community is an extension of the family. It's people caring and taking care of each other with a goal in mind to keep everything together.